Previously on Sailing Adrift, we put up the sails and headed for Isla de Cedros, and in classic Sailing Adrift fashion, we once again arrived in the dark. Happy to report we made it safely and anchored down for the night.
Welcome to Isla de Cedros.
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta look real rough right now.
I know I do. I'm not even wanting to be on camera.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna... No, you don't need to
Bad.
be... We're in Cedros Island, and I'm tired.
Anyway, we hitched a ride to the port captain, checked ourselves in, and then, after spending 2 restless nights rolling around in our anchorage,
We're saying goodbye to Isla de Cedros because it's a bit rolly here.
we picked up the hook and made a beeline towards Bahía Asunción. Our entrance into the bay was less than ideal, and to be honest, conditions didn't appear to be any better than what we just left behind. But once we got in and anchored down, the rest was absolute magic. Look at that! Woo! Yep, pretty stoked to be here. This was a good decision. Well done.
What do you got there, Kelly?
The last 2 bites of my taco.
Yeah. What's on your taco this morning? This beautiful first morning of Bahía
We got
Ascension.
steak, eggs, avocado, slaw, good sauce.
On a flour tortilla, which is really exciting, Kelly. She's been really trying to get into the whole corn tortilla
We both
thing.
have, don't lie.
I prefer corn. How do you know?
Because we talked about
I just
this.
misspoke. I
Okay.
bet I prefer flour.
But I want to like corn tortillas.
Exactly.
And the ones
I
we had
said
yesterday,
you've been trying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
The
2
ones
days
we
ago,
had
babe.
yesterday?
2 days
The
ago.
ones we had... Sorry, I misspoke. The ones we had 2 days ago were good. They were just too dry because we let them sit too long.
Really, like, eventually Kelly's going to be this little masa queen. She's going to be making all of our corn tortillas fresh on the boat, and they're going to be delicious.
Yep. And Chris is going to catch some fish to put in them. One of these days.
Yes, I'm going to do that. So we're eating well on Drifter today. Oh, great news. Last night we got an email from a Canadian expat living here in Ascension. She actually owns a small hotel here in Ascension. And she invited us to the season opening baseball game that goes on today. We're just in time to go watch baseball. How great is that? So we're going to get ready. We're going to pack up our trash. We need some water today if we can get it. We're not in dire need. We still have over half our tank, but we know it's not going to make it. So hopefully while we're here, we'll get some water. And we're going to go check out a baseball game. And maybe if we're lucky, we're going to continue this tacos kick because there's a place that's supposed to have the best shrimp tacos ever. Ramon's. You feel the need to jump into my f***ing conversation, bro?
I'm a part of this.
Okay, is this how you interject yourself? You just like finish my sentences for me?
That's how it's always been. I don't know why you're surprised. After Chris put his clothes on, this guy named Larry showed up. He had contacted us on the way in after spotting us on AIS, and offered to help us with services, like taking our garbage or bringing us water. Larry owns a sailboat in the Bay of Bahía Asunción, so he has a good understanding of what we might need, and he spoke great English. This was kind of appealing because there isn't a dinghy dock here, so every trip inland requires a well-timed beach landing. And filling up our water tank would require multiple trips and water jugs, which we didn't have. Ultimately, we decided to try to do this ourselves. After all, this is all part of the experience.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
So our next question would be, where's the safest place to dinghy in?
Where do you not get soaked?
Larry pointed to all the pangas lined up on the beachfront and said you just have to be patient with the waves. This was actually really close to where the hotel is, so it should work out well.
So you gotta time it. All right. Oh, it sounds good. Very nice to meet you. I'm Chris. What did you say your name was?
Larry Espinosa.
Larry Espinosa. And this is Kelly.
Hi.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you officially.
Yeah, very nice to meet you.
Okay, guys.
Getting the car ready.
So much work.
It is a lot of work.
It's like you're packing for camping every day.
Garbage. Daily items.
Daily items.
Bye-bye, Drifter. Heading to town.
We're packed right in here, but it's not bad.
It's cozy.
Until we have to get out and run up the beach.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. We've never done a beach landing before.
We approached the Pangas. This is where Larry said it was the safest place to park.
Are you up for the challenge if you're positioned here?
Yep.
Kelly's wearing black, which doesn't reveal how she got douched on the way in.
Yeah. I was 1 foot out of the dinghy and then the dinghy like sideswiped me.
Everybody else I've seen do this, they jump out. They don't like go out one leg at a time, probably for that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a tip for next time, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it until I saw you get knocked over. But we muscled the dinghy up above the high tide line. Let's go. I wish there was a little spot to wash our feet off. Maybe that's what that is. Let's go see. Let's go see what this is. I got the hem of my pants a little wet and I'm annoyed. Like seriously. A lavado de botas. And this is for your manos. Ah, that's nice. Kelly, you gotta try this. You could start with your manos. Since I washed my feet, babe, will you just bring all that stuff up? Thanks, Cal. Pretty cool little point here. Some treacherous hidden rocks though, if you're not careful. You could see them when the waves would recede, but you really got to make sure you come in straight out from here. You can see drift in the background if you do this. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Whoop. There he is, right there. And then this is Unhappy Kelly, but she's a trooper. Well, we know you're unhappy. You got douched in the ocean.
I'm not.
It's okay. Embrace your unhappiness.
It's not that bad.
Want to take a quick shower in the squat shower? All the fishermen are getting quite a show.
You have to watch for me.
I am watching. I'm watching, Kelly. So is that guy looking through those peepholes. I'm on lookout. Kelly's showering. Let's see if it. Yeah, there. I just got your head. That's good.
You did a great job, babe.
Thanks. I'm looking out for people. Oh, amigo. Hola. Just kidding, Kelly. I can't show her right now because she's standing up full boobs. It's so shocking here in the middle of the day. It's just like, wow, you're naked. There she is. She's cleaning herself right off.
Fortunately, we have our laundry with us, so I was able to do a quick wardrobe change.
Yeah. So the laundry is sucio. For all you Americans speaking English, that means dirty. Limpio is clean. Ready to go? Ready to progress?
I'm ready. Oh, look who still doesn't have his shoes on.
I'm just annoyed that I have to do all these things to get myself dry from the ocean. You see that, Kelly? You see that wet spot on the bottom of my pants?
I do. Oh man, I feel for you.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
This is miserable.
You about done there, Chief?
Yeah.
Step on my bag.
I'll step where I want to step.
Wow. After all we've been through. We then hiked up a small hill to the hotel, owned by an extremely helpful expat from Canada, Shari Bondy. We found it.
There it is, right on the cliff. This is super cool. Seriously. What a view.
We walked the grounds a bit, searching for an entrance, and trying not to disturb any guests. This place is so charming. I wish we could have stayed here a night or two.
You gotta come here, it's really cool. Don't pass this by like everybody else seems to. I'm very happy we stopped here. And they have a cute little dog. There she is.
Hi!
Hi!
I forgot you guys were coming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're a little behind schedule.
Yeah, we got
We're
kind of
like,
turned around.
Oh, good. That's garbage. That's not laundry.
No,
Yes.
We have laundry.
laundry's in
Yes,
this thing.
laundry's on his back.
Okay, because laundry needs to be done now.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
only line dried. I'm
Okay.
Shari, by the way.
Oh,
Well,
Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Are you going to be here a couple days?
Yes.
Yeah. We dropped off our trash and set laundry aside for another day because we had a baseball game to attend. We loaded up in Shari's truck. I called shotgun because right in the back.
Oh, that's the place.
Yep, this is the place we heard had the best shrimp tacos.
And it's right next to the stadium. That is gonna be great. I could already tell. That was a fun little drive.
The cost of admission was dirt cheap, so much so that the ticket taker wasn't able to break our pesos, so we elected to buy some beers and make up for the difference in change. Gracias. Then we found some seats, sat back, relaxed, and enjoyed the game.
Pretty great.
This was a doubleheader, so we saw one game and then headed over to Ramon's for lunch.
One game down, one to go. Undefeated. We're gonna go get some tacos at Ramon's.
How perfect was this? Ramon's was just right across the street.
That's not what you're wearing when we left this morning.
We each ordered a fish and shrimp taco. Both were deep fried and delicious.
Did you try yours?
I tried to bite you.
How are they?
Good. The tortilla is super crispy. It's really good.
Both shrimp and fish tacos were pretty bomb. Ramon's Tacos. Stop if you're in the area, but they're only open on weekends. Now back to the ball game.
There it is, Kelly.
After the second game was over, we hitched a ride back with Shari, and she dropped us off at the dinghy so we could buzz home. And once we got there, Chris had developed a new skill.
Ready?
Chris is feeding the fish with tortillas.
Yeah, we can't eat them, but I'm skipping tortillas. It's an art. It's one of the national pastimes of Mexico, is taking your stale tortillas and skipping them. That was a single. That was not good.
Sans
Did you
pants.
see it? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, rejected. Good one, Drift. He's playing defense. Todos. No mas.
The following morning,
Okay, today is our big provisioning day before we head to Magdalena Bay. The mission of the day is water.
and laundry.
Wow, Kelly's doing laundry, but water's the more of the like, how are we gonna do this?
True, we can live with.
Dude, where's the water container? Oh, we forgot the water jug. Back to the boat. Look what Kelly has. It's the water jug. All right, we're all set now.
Okay, let's go.
We're gonna do our second attempt at beach landing. The first one was, let's say 5 out of 10.
But it was a 10 out of 10 if you like naked women.
How about that beach landing, Kel?
That was top notch.
Yeah, that went from a 5 to like a 7.
Yep, much better, but still room for improvement. Anyway, we made it to the hotel, now to start the laundry. I had a work meeting, so I stayed behind at the hotel with my laptop while Chris ventured out for water.
Look at me, I'm driving. Shari lent me her truck. She is so freaking nice, man. Trying to think of something nice to do for her, for all the help. You know, she offered to let Kelly take a shower. She let us borrow her water bottles. We're going into town to fill up, hopefully. Heading to the market. We're gonna fill up, get some water bottles, then go to the purification place and fill them up, and then grab Shari some eggs and do a little shopping. Kelly's dealing with the laundry back at the hotel. Yeah, pretty cool little setup. See if I can find where the grocery store is. Success! Got it at this place.
4 garrafones, or water jugs, holding 10 liters each, cost 120 pesos, or about $8 US each.
Nice little tienda. I got 4 of them. Now to go get them filled, because they don't have any water in them. Filling up. I get about 100 liters for 75 pesos, which it's about what? $5-ish. Pretty good. All right, water attained. Round one anyway. We got to do at least 2. This is about 25 gallons. We wanted to get 60, so I might end up doing 3 rounds. Headed back, I'm gonna swap out eggs for Kelly, and then she and I will go do the first round of transferring via dinghy. Quite an ordeal this. It'd be nice to get our water maker all set up, but
Yes, it certainly would. Currently wondering why that's not a top priority.
once we do that, this part of things, you know, you lose a little bit of the adventure.
Oh, the adventure, right.
These clothes look familiar.
Chris picked me up at Shari's, and together we packed the water down to the dinghy.
We're gonna have to make 3 laps of this.
Okay.
This is lap 1. Let's get the boat in the water. What do you say?
Sounds good.
You know that part at home where you're thirsty and you turn on the faucet and fill up your glass with water? Well, that doesn't work here. This is gonna be probably a, what, 6-hour process, you think, round trip?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just to fill up our water tanks. And that'll last us 2 whole weeks.
We have a TDS water quality tester, and we make it a point to test water anytime we fill up our tank regardless of where we are. TDS, or total dissolved solids, are good and bad elements in your drinking water. Anything under 300 is considered fair, anything over 300 is considered poor or not suitable for drinking. We like to stay under 200. What does E2 mean?
23.
Oh. 23. That's good.
Kelly's gonna suck hose now. All right, you hold this in or it'll pop out.
That's what she said.
There you go. And then you twist that up to your mouth. Get your thumb ready though.
Okay.
And you suck on the straw until you get a double splash of water. And you stick it in the fill hole. But you gotta suck it so it's flowing, like you get a big mouthful. There, you got it. Maybe. Nope. Is it going?
No. It was full.
Suck hard, Kel. Like it should take about half the time it's taking you to get it in your mouth.
That's what she said. Or he said.
There you go. You got it. Now kind of put it down that angle like it was before. There. Good job. You're a real sucker.
Now for the rest of the water rounds, but this time we thought to bring our dinghy anchor.
We're gonna test our new cute little badass anchor.
Yes, we are.
Like this. I pull on it. See how far I go before it bites into the sand. Ah, magic. Look at that thing work. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Tire off.
We secured the dinghy and mostly completed our water mission.
Pretty much done with all the necesitos.
Yeah, we did 3 rounds of water, well 2.5. We got them filled. We gotta take them back to the boat with us when we go. Stopped by the grocery store and got ourselves some celebratory drinks. I'm having a beer and Kelly is having old lady juice.
Electrolytes. Anyway, now we're headed back to Shari's place and take some showers. She's offered us some showers and we're gonna take advantage of that.
Sounds good to me. Here we go to La Bufadora. That means water spout or like a blowhole. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Did you not know that?
No, I thought it was like somebody's family name.
No.
Yeah,
La
okay.
Bufadora.
Gotcha. That makes sense now.
A few hours later,
I'm hiding the camera from the wind because it's blowing here.
Yeah, this is the Windy City.
It seems like it. We're actually out on the points, which makes sense that we'd be catching all the wind. But Drifter catches it in the anchorage as well. We're gonna go check on the dinghy and then we're gonna have dinner at a place down the road, next to a big purple building.
Mary's.
Something Mary's. We just wanted to check on the dinghy because we kind of left it precariously perched, thinking we were coming back to it shortly. So
Yeah, we really wanted to test out that anchor.
yeah, the new tiny mantis, it's adorable.
Manny. Manny.
There it is.
Perfect.
Yes, just bouncing around in the surf. I wonder if it's moved. We can go check the anchor, see if it had to reset itself. It's made to do that, you know. Nope, that's its first spot. That's right. Muy fuerte. Now we gotta drag this up.
Yes, our mini mantis Manny was holding like a champ, but just to be on the safe side, we elected to beach the dinghy just in case. After all, this was like our car and the only real method of getting back home.
Oh, we found a friend.
Benny?
I called him Benny. He's a good boy. He followed us from a house quite a ways back. Good thing we're going back, Benny. All right, let's pull it in. Mission accomplished. We're up higher now. Now we're attached to that rock. We should be good. Benjamin, you ready to go?
We walked Benny back home and Shari gave us a ride to dinner. We had made some friends at Shari's hotel and they invited us to dinner here. They were actually good friends with the owner and he immediately hooked us up with some amazing sashimi.
Atun.
Everybody
Sashimi.
Hell yeah.
Man, it doesn't get any better in the fish world than that right there.
So this is yellowfin?
Yeah. Incredibly fun.
I'll have to
Polpo de mantequilla.
Wow, really good.
It is really good.
Pretty sure Chris had the winning dish, but I ordered this coconut shrimp which had this killer mango salsa, and it really set the whole thing off.
Toman el que no tenemos de comida. Para comer en un restaurante.
Dinner and a show.
Oh my God. Wow.
We had a great time with our new friends, and Shari's hospitality goes absolutely above and beyond. After a delicious meal, she gave us a ride back to our dinghy.
Perfect timing. Should be able to hop right in. Hey, gotta say goodbye to the happy Benny. Benny followed us again. Be good. Get home safe. Kelly and I are just talking. What started out as a errand day turned into a pretty great little day.
Yeah, it sure did.
Yeah, we went and made some friends and had a great meal. Tried pulpo, octopus, for the first time.
That is delicious.
So we're gonna get all loaded up and get back to the boat and snuggle up and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Yeah. Big day tomorrow.
I'm afraid of the water. All right, let's get going.
After a rather windy ride back on floater,
We made it. We're back home in the boat. Aboard, Drifter. Everything appears to be in good shape here. The wind is dying down. Should be a nice little evening, I'm hoping. Full of dormir, to sleep.
thanks for watching. Tune in next week as we pick up the hook and see what we encounter further south.
Anyway, it stops the wind not at all. We're getting 30-mile-an-hour winds, or 30-knot winds, in this anchorage. Our poor mantis is up there kicking ass and earning its paycheck. I think at this point, Kelly and I are ready to push towards Cabo San Lucas and get into the Sea of Cortez. Feel like we've been chasing that dream. Exciting times in Mexico.
Look what we did while anchoring. Zoom in on that.
Yeah, it took me some tries. But first, I'm gonna have some coffee. Rich Arabica coffee. Still haven't had coffee as good as Dan's though. That stuff was
That
delicious.
stuff was delicious.
Have some of my meat.
Thanks.
In my defense, it wasn't shit, it was a piece of meat. This look with a hat on looks so much cooler when I have my hair running free, you know? Your little interjections are like 46% accurate. There's the second time I've been flipped off today. What about your shower now?
Want to go for 3?
You like my brown football helmet, Kelly?
I do. Mushroom head.